Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Going right back to Akers.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now a toss running left, Akers.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's McCoy. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now McCoy.
Gets it out wide to Davis-Price.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down.
Davis-Price will try to pick it up.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Off play action. McCoy. Over the middle here to Brown.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He gets it to Thomas.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Off to Thomas on the left side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Thomas. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
Akers. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
On the ground with a tight end. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Ian Thomas
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Lance. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Back to throw again. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And McCoy loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
From the 27, McCoy. Got a man. It's Brown. It'll go as a gain of 4. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Back to throw. McCoy. And this is going to be incomplete. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And Lance now to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
On 1st and 10, McCoy.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. McCoy.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Davis Price on 1st and 10.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Second down, and again it's Davis Price.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
And that will be incomplete.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
This from 44 yards away.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draw.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. McCoy.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
McCoy's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. McCoy. And that is incomplete.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
He made his first, this from 47 yards out.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 36. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A give up the middle to Akers.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. McCoy. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. On 1st down, McCoy. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted.
picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the 49ers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Lance on third down.
He's got it to Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Now Lance.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
To throw, it's Lance. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down.
Lance. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career. That ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the past, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Lance again.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. And Lance going to throw.
Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 8. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception from the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. This taken in at the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10.
At about the 32.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, 49ers.
Jamison Williams,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
McCoy's throw there complete to Allen.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. McCoy. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. McCoy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. McCoy. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Osa Odighizuwa
in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Caught by Allen. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Here's Lance. This pass into the hands of Bellinger.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Lance looking to throw it. Out route pass complete to Bellinger.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Shotgun now for Lance.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Throwing to start the drive. McCoy.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. McCoy.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
52 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. Down to about the 23.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. McCoy. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. McCoy. He's got Allen.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
On first down, Lance.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Joey Bosa coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Lance.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he goes out right around the 39.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Lance.
He's got Bellinger. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Finding Williams once more, complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. Back to throw. Lance. Touchdown!
Jamison Williams
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but The self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll look to throw again.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll run for it with Akers.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs.
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10.
On their side of midfield at the 47.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
66 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. McCaffrey running up the middle. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman.
And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
A beautiful fake. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for San Francisco, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the home team here, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.